Hi guys, welcome back to the channel again. Another review. We've got the CyberHobby's CyberHobby's Sea Venom 172 flavour this time, so tiny. Let's have a look. Okay then, it's a shiny old box. This might be reflecting. Nice little box art on there. Looks lovely, that does. So obviously the Sea Venom FAW.21 with the blue jay. Standard box, some art on the back, on the sides. On the back we have some CAD drawings of what it could look like. Hope, as I say, it's quite shiny. I hope it's not washing out on the camera for you. So as per usual, put that to there. We're all bagged up and ready to go. So we'll debag this and then we'll crack on. So if we start with the instructions, it's quite thin. There's not a lot going on. 1, 2, 3, 4 sprues, 5 sprues, and a bit of photo etch. We've got some colour callouts for guns and model master. So as usual, straight into undercarriage. That's different, I suppose. So if we went with the instructions, we'd be having the undercarriage would be on, and then sticking it straight onto the underside of the wings and the nose, a rester hook. Engines, little engine to go in. That looks quite a nice little bit of detail. Cockpit looks pretty sparse. It is a small scale though, don't forget. Wings, twin boom, folded or deployed wings, which is quite a nice touch. All pretty basic stuff we've got here, isn't it? Odds and ends. And then after the event, again, do we get a decal for the instrument panel? So you've got all that together, and then we've got a decal for the instrument panel, and it doesn't tell us here by the look of it, although there is an exclamation mark, so that's maybe things to think, oh, there might be something else. Looks lovely shape, isn't it? The old Sea Venom. And then we've got some colour, the colours, which is like in a black and white, which doesn't really tell us a lot, I suppose. And they're now pretty basic instructions. Kit number is 5180. So moving on to the decals, which you don't get a lot of. I'm not going to get them out of the bag. You can see what they are. They're not, as I say, they're whitening out on you or bleaching out. They look quite good actually. The roundels are all round. They're not off centre. They look quite good. And there's that decal for the instrument panel, which you'd forget. A little bit of clear part. As I said, I'm not going to get this out because I'll end up losing it or scratching it. Don't look as if there's an option for having it open, unless you wanted to cut that. I wouldn't want to. And a little bit of photo etch. So that's, relatively basic, but looks okay from Dragon. So then if we jump onto the fuselage and the wing section, very refined lines, extremely. Nice bit of wheel bay detail, that's quite nice. Very, very small, obviously, as you can imagine. I'm so used not to building 172 that it's Be quite a come down. Come down, that's not the right word, is it? That looks quite nice actually, nice little sprue that. The other main sprue we've got, oh, got a bit of red stuff there. Got the wings. I'm not seeing any flash whatsoever. One piece booms, which is quite nice. There's no burring on that. There's no seam to take care of. Instrument panel. You're going to need the decal. Seats, obviously there's no seat belts, so I'll probably have to make our own for that. And then the engine. There's the engine, and there's the, looks quite nice. Wheels, intakes, nasty. Sort that out. You might be better off shaping a bit of plastic to go in there, as I'm trying to do with them. We'll have to see whether we can see them or not. Compact and beige, looks quite nice, doesn't it? Quite nice. Another bit of the engine there. The fan. We've got some small bits here. Look, crumbs. Cockpit. That's going to be the top for the top of the fuselage there for the engine bay. We can either have that posed off or excuse me, all closed in. Probably a bit posed off. Some detail here on the inside of the door, wheel bay doors. Tiny bits in it, crumbs. But it's all quite well moulded from Dragon or CyberHobby, same company I believe. As I say, there's no mismoulds or there's sink marks, or there's no flash, or there's no horribleness. There's a couple of nasty ejector pins, but that's easy to take care of. So that's quite a nice little sprue as well. Little being the operative word, of course. And then finally the Blue Jay missiles and their pylons. Pretty basic. What we're going to do with that is find the right colour. I have to do a bit of investigation to find the right colour for them. But you know, they look okay. There might be a little seam that would just a quick wipe of a buffing stick will get rid of that. But that looks okay. Looks not too bad at all. Well, there you go. That's a look at that little tiny little 172 jet. I'm coming down with a bit of a cold just in time for New Year, so that should be quite fun. 172 is quite small for me now because of these things. The optivisors to be used all times now. I was talking to Mike Booth, Mod Art, the other day about being it's too small now. It's gone for me, really. Even the the Airfix bombers that they're bringing out, which they look fantastic, but it's just too small. Just too small now. But this looks like a nice little kit. A little bit, as I say, being the operative word. Very clean moulding. There's nothing on there that you'd think that would leap out and say, God, that might be terrible. Excuse me, that might be terrible. So yeah, so hopefully it should be okay. This might well be, when I actually do build this, the last 72 kit I'll build, he says. Lying little shit. Okay, so look out for this. I might be doing this relatively soon. Okay, chaps, I'll leave you to it. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks guys.